Alright, what's up everybody? Took a loss today. I actually took a bad loss today. And the reason it's a bad loss is because I didn't put my stop where my stop needed to be. I wanted to be a little cheap with it, and it actually came back to bite me in the ass. I am pretty much 100% on direction on where price is going. That's not my issue. My issue is I think I'm falling back into bad habits of trying to make my stop as small as possible and then my risk reward big, right? But I haven't been, if I put my stop where my stop's supposed to go, I wouldn't have lost any trades this last 3 weeks. And I also, if I follow what ICC is saying, there's no issue. So let's get into it. I don't have my executions on because it was kind of annoying me. 1 second. Let me turn on the executions. Boom. And it's the weekend, so this can be deleted now. Alright, cool. So I had an alert down here and I had an alert up top. Anyways, I digress. So 1 hour. What are we looking at? Price comes in to this area, right? Well, actually, no. This isn't how I had it drawn at first. I had this drawn as an area of sellers, which it is. How did I actually have it drawn, though? It's what I'm trying to figure out. I had it drawn like this, all right? So we had this area of sellers, which was pushing price down, right? Yeah, 7 a.m. we got that pushed down. Originally, I was looking for us to go short and continue on. But I was like, nah, wait till 9:30, see what it does. Price pushes, fails to break out of the... Zoom in a little bit. Price pushes up at 9:30, fails to break out of the area of sellers. But then we get this crazy wiggles, right? So I was like, all right, bet. Let me go down to a lower time frame, see what's going on. We get this massive push up. Ooh, yeah, that looks lovely, right? Cool. Then we get this right here. So in this, I'm now looking at 15-minute order flow. And what am I seeing? Right? Lower high, higher high. Lower high, higher high. Lower high, higher high. Lower high, higher high. So in my understanding of the market, I'm like, all right, bet. This is going to be the safe point. Price shouldn't go below there. All right? Price does go below it, but we wick it. And we create this new candle here. Which indicates to me, and look at how strong that closes. It indicates to me, I bet. Price is still bullish. Cool. So, hold on, where's my... So I'm like, all right, bet. Price is still bullish. Let's look to get in. As you can see, I got in on this candle, whoops, here, pretty much at the top, right? Pretty much as this came down, how I was looking at it, which is incorrect again, because I'm not following ICC like an idiot, is we now have a new indication. Yeah, I'm really and truly this one really just. This is just me not following what's supposed to happen, pretty much, like an idiot. Anyways, so how I'm looking at it is price comes into this, what do you call it? Correction. I got in. I'm supposed to wait for price to come below and come back above. I don't do that. I just get in. I get in up here, right? I put my stop below the... pretty much lower than this kind of candle here. Target was these highs. Isn't very far, but that was still the target, right? And the reason I'm making this now is because we hit it. We hit the target, right? 3R. Like an idiot, dude. So you can see, let me show you where my stop is, right? There's my stop, so I'm a little bit lower than that. Like here or so. Alright, bet, cool. So I'm like there, right? So I get taken out. And what does price do? Price runs my freaking target. Now, how do I correct this immediately? Well, there are two options. Really and truly, there's only one option, but looking at this, there are two options. Where is the point that price is not supposed to go below? It's here, right? My stop should have been below there. So, how I should have had it is... Oops, 1 second. Why are you not moving, buddy? Hold on, 1 second. Stop should have been below here. Boom, like that. Now it's a 2-hour trade. What I'm starting to learn is the risk reward doesn't really matter. Because, well, yes, it does matter, but if it is that the win rate is so high, it wouldn't matter. If I followed how I'm supposed to trade, this is a winning trade easy, off bat. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right, so that's the first trade. Like so. Second trade, which is the ICC trade, 100%. Price indication, correction. You wait for price to break and close above this point again, which is our, where our retest point. I don't want to call it a retest, but where price comes back to, and you enter there. So it would have been something like this. Stop below this point because this is now the new lower low. And we're targeting the same equal highs over here. Just, right? And that's your trade again. 1.7 R, but who cares? Because, you know, I would have made close to $1,500, maybe $1,600 on this, right? What I've noticed in the emotions of it when trading is I'm looking to get in, just get in, but I'm not following what I'm supposed to be doing, right? I'm not going by the book, and that's what's held me back for these last 3 trades, and that's why I've taken 3 losses. 3 wins, 3 losses, right? So what I need to do is really just lock in and do what I'm supposed to do, and stop being, just take the trade and trust that it does what it does. Because all of these trades, if I follow what I'm supposed to do, are all winners. It's just me being a little pansy and not doing what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. And on to Monday and on to next week, where it's just about following rules. Stop thinking so much. Stop overthinking. Just follow the rules. Do what you're supposed to do. And everything will work out. So yeah, that's pretty much a trade recap from today.